This is going to be a fire elements reading. I don't know what these people put down back in the day. I don't know any of these little slave rituals that they get into. But I was just watching a duck, some swans, a man and a woman, their husband and wife, honey. And they little ducklings. And they just peaceful. Ain't nobody bothering them until somebody comes shooting at them or something, honey. Sort of the same concept with humans within these families. They be doing stuff. People be happy or trying to pursue happiness, and for some reason they take it upon themselves to hold you back. It got to be a fear factor connected to slavery, not wanting to see people go, you know. Some of our ancestors that jumped in the mouths of sharks more than likely knew that. Like, you know what? When we get there, y'all ain't gonna be doing nothing but hating on us, so let's get in these sharks' mouths, honey, because I be damned. Honey, mermaid time, honey, merman time, honey. For real. For somebody holding you back from your happiness. There was no reason that me and my divine masculine shouldn't be together right now. It's nothing holding us back but other people. Venomous bitches and niggas. Same goes for y'all. Your life can't go right. You got your man, but you can't get your baby. You got your baby, but you can't get your man. I mean, peanut butter, no jelly. Ham, no burger. You know, Kool-Aid, no sugar. It's crazy, crazy. And then blame God. And then you go and praying to God. And God ain't never heard you. Because the dark clouds that's gathering, you know. Prayers can't even get through no more. Okay, shit. The judge. The riddle. The starborn. Honey baby. The dead end. I mean, this is terrible. The medallion. Y'all may have a piece of jewelry that you want to, evos. The medallions. Things not working anymore. That means metaphysical tools aren't working anymore. Because the thread is, this is run on one thread. It really is. True shaman know this. True shaman know they crystals, they herbs, and everything was on a threshold, like trying to hold up, but can't even hold a river from giving way. You feel me? For real talk. Mm-hmm. Just gonna have to receive offerings. It's the only way you'll be able to get paid if you're a metaphysician, or if you're an occultist or alchemist. Magic ain't working. And when you can't eat without per diem, you know it's a problem, magicians. That's what this is saying to me. Passion, Versace. So that's articles of clothing, expensive. That would be what they wear now, Balenciaga. Desires. Life energy is going behind this kind of stuff. Impulsivities, chaos magic. But doing it in the name of deities like Aphrodite. But instant gratification is the baseline intent behind the casting. Honey baby, if that ain't a deity, and I don't know what it is. The medallion. When I was at home, I didn't feel nothing. Now, I'm back to transmuting. I had my sage, I had everything. I can't do everything in everybody's house like I did in my own. You gotta respect people's space. People know that too. My aunt can't take smoke, so she thinks. So anything I have to do, I'm gonna have to do it outside. I don't know when the weather is going to, allow me to do that. People be tampering too much because their minds are divisive. Even good people tend to think the worst of anybody. They buy the bad story. The good story, you're a narcissist, they don't want to hear it. Who you think you are, kind of shit. Like, damn. You don't receive no good at all? Okay. Well, no wonder you can't give out no good. So, if you are a spiritualist, you may be eating peanut butter every day for a minute because people are withholding their hand because they don't even understand the power of what they had, whatever they bought, especially if they bought it with the intention to get a man, get some clothes, get some cars, Your crystals may not work. I keep getting a migraine. They keep attacking my third eye. I don't have anything to cover my third eye. So just the little things that I did in order not to feel the stench and the funk outside. Honey, baby, I don't have no tools outside of crystals, but medallion, spirit is saying to me, is there something like crystals, metaphysical tools? This could be considered a medallion. It's a metaphysical tool. I have eternal dragonfly. This is for, I think this is Aphrodite. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's for positive energy, positive vibes. So if I don't, it may be this causing a headache, because if I don't clear this, maybe I do get a headache. But that's just because people got issues, man. They hurl. They don't want to go in. They're scared of their own shadows. They just want to cast them. They don't want to get to know them. But that's where their medicine is. But they're too scared. But these are the biggest gangsters, though. You make it make sense, honey. You tell me what does it mean. Subscriber. A true alchemist knew this day would come, honey. Please, come on. The medallion. On a 59. What is that, a 13? 14. 5 chaos. 8 and 3. That's 11. 1, 1, 1. 3. 5. 8. Materialism. Putting you off of God of business. Dang. This is some dirty dog shit. Amulets. Talisman and heirlooms. No more juice. I'm telling you. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We give jewels. Crystals is jewels. Jewels. Treasures, keepsakes, mementos of all kinds. Some great material values. Others that hold emotional resonance. I had to leave everything on my mother's and father's behind. I don't have nothing. And I had a lot of good memories, but and still others with both. They see it as junk, zombies. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. People that walk in your metaphysical shops, like property value. It's like literally having to take your whole store and sit it out in the sun every day to clear it. Who gonna do that? Somebody's energy could be so dark, soon as they walk in, it dead and everything in there. That means in between them coming and the next customer, there could be a light being. You have to take all that shit outside. Or tell them when they bad, make sure you put this in the sun as soon as, and you get to do it every day kind of stuff. It's just going from 100 to 0, up and down, up and down, up and down. Load it, then you get crystals that bust because of that. And especially depending on if it's in a sphere form. Headache. The medallion card appears, okay, beware, okay, a conscious or expectations, materials, expecting it to work, and when it doesn't, they'll blame you, kind of shit. Like the doctor, but, we pseudoscience. Yeah, sure. Materials hold consciousness. Most people dead. So what is going on? Not that. And it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held on to for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Imagine if you or your family, school, or social group have a crest, emblem, or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. Do you believe that objects contain supernatural properties? When have you experienced this to be true? Everything I left behind had supernatural properties, but the energy destroyed it. It really did. You just tear up your alchemy, and they be knowing what they doing. That's what's being evil about it. You can tell they know what they doing. Just sitting there letting it and getting all the energy from it, and just sitting there on your shit. Who want to be bothered with that? Keep it, nigga. Whatever little shit you got from it, keep that, bro. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Oh, shit. This is a fire element reading. Yeah, appropriately so, alchemists. Flame keepers. Keepers that are like. I had so many crystals. I mean, Nice stuff. I ain't capping. No more. Just what they did to my stuff gonna put us back in real bad financial constraints because I was regulating it from the comforts of my own home, honey. But people don't realize what you're doing until you stop doing it. That's what a lot want people to realize. Okay, stop doing it. And then we'll see what they say. If they're going to give me all the credit. But I know they don't believe in me. Because, you know, people love to say, thank you, God. And you did all the work to give it to them. But they don't believe in God. But they just don't want to give you the credit. Right. Allah give credit. God give credit when credit is due. But, you don't want my help, honey? Say no more. Let your little zombies have it. See what it is for. East side of wherever you're from. The moon goddesses. Giving out magic classes with my material. Causing more and more financial constraints. And causing more and more children to be molested. And sexually violated. It is what it is. Leo. It is what it is. It is what it is. Financial constraints, storm warning, action. They don't know what they're doing. Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Let me tell you how real crystals is. Me and my son, we were seeing this stuff. He come home with crystals. He like, Mom, look. He said a dude pitched it. Like was scared. But the energy on the crystal or whatever metaphysical property that it held, more than likely it amplified that person's darkness so that they can see themselves. They ditched the crystal like, ooh, like that. More than likely stole it because he saw some value in it. But baby, when that crystal started working, so what are you doing? Now it's a hot potato situation. So that means if somebody got into a trend of crystals, which is why, what's your name? India. Why I checked you, because you're going on Amazon to get a crystal that you may not need. If you're telling me you need a jade crystal, you may not need a jade crystal. May nothing be wrong with your heart. You may have a good heart, but if somebody touches you inappropriately, that would be a root issue. Root, sacral, and solar plexus issue. Those are things that I diagnose. Those are things that I get paid for. Just because we're family, don't think that you can use me because you ain't even going to buy from me. Now, if you were buying it from me, I could have told you that. But if you're buying it from Amazon, they ain't going to tell you nothing. And you may not even be getting a real crystal nowadays. I buy from a mining company, honey. Ain't you a Virgo? Think. Healer of ages. Angel of strength. So if they don't know, and they just doing it because of some, trend now kind of shit. And now it's the healers versus the moon goddesses, honey. Holding crystals with this type of energy. Come on, y'all. It's gonna bottom out everybody, honey. And some people are act as an angel of balance because they know what people be doing, but they just work from the cover. Look, I had a selenite crystal, like a pyramid. They got that. They doing all kind of stuff, but it ain't working. God deactivated this shit, so it's like theirs, but he wouldn't be doing that but holding on to some rocks like you got in your driveway. However, that could spread. We on one thread. Any real crystals anywhere is feeling the effects of dodo birds, honey. That ain't got damn business. Okay? They can't even sell it. but they coveting and holding on. Mm-hmm. Men and women alike. Energy matters. Exactly. Sun's deprivation is affecting you. They taking the sun out the sky with this shit. This me. This is some metaphysics. This is the alchemist sitting there looking like, what y'all want us to do? Show issue. You don't respect the game. We pseudoscience. You disrespectful. We don't know this. We that. We that. We whack jobs. You know what I'm saying? Same shit y'all said about Tesla. Same shit y'all said about Einstein. Same shit y'all said about Ron Doss. Same shit y'all said about Wayne Dyer. Same shit y'all said about Eckhart Tolle. Same shit y'all be saying. Talking that bullshit. Same shit y'all said about Osho. And the beat goes on. Same shit they say about tarot readers. Same shit they say about Reiki healers. Same thing they say about shaman. But on the East Coast, as far as the world is concerned, Eastern culture, honey, you treated like heads of state when you a healer or a shaman. In America, honey, baby, your whole life is a storm warning because you don't stay up under nothing but psychic attack. And God forbid you try to create a happy family, honey. God forbid you want to get paid for your services, honey. People would sit there in indecision all day long. Should they buy you or should they buy Balenciaga? When, honey, they need to get you before they even think about a Balenciaga. You hear me? I'm just telling you. Me and my mother's just telling you. People suffering from high levels of anxiety because people playing with crystals and metaphysical tools. It's not rocket science. If I got somebody that calls me and say that they're having anxiety, I'm not thinking about a damn jade crystal. Hematite, honey. Anything black. Okay? To absorb some of the shit you feeling, to ground your energy so that you can hold your own space and nobody enters your space causing you to feel some way that you don't usually feel. But they'll go pick up anything. They'll go pick up a damn pyrite. And this is more third eye action. You're not going to do nothing but make yourself feel even more crazy. But I'm crazy? I don't think so, honey. I don't think so. This was me. This was me, I swear. This wasn't even me. People that keep it real, that was living around me, that I invited in just to have a talk, sit down, they want something to drink, you want something to eat. This wasn't even me. This wasn't even me, honey. High priest, no, that wasn't me. This wasn't even me either. No. When I'm at home, this be me. Honey, me and my cat. You gotta keep that kind of balance. You gotta keep that kind of cool temperature. You do. I could cuss you out just regular, ain't riling up or nothing. Have a little passion behind it, a little bark, so you know that if you play me like I'm stupid, you gonna get dealt with by me. I depend on God to a degree. Some stuff you can do yourself. Dust somebody off real quick, come with that bullshit. But I'm just saying. No ego, no, I don't got time for that. Man, come on, man. Y'all not woke. If you was woke, you definitely wouldn't be spending your money with Balenciaga. Balenciaga trying to, this Balenciaga, the owner of Balenciaga, this is one man. He trying to figure out which crystal he need this week, and shit. You niggas still buying Balenciaga like you're doing something, like you're teaching somebody something. Like now you're the new civil rights leaders. We're gonna be kumbaya. Like that don't have nothing to do with the universe about to fucking collapse. You fucking idiots. So says Balenciaga, you know. Yeah. Love the gesture, but no. Kind of shit. For real. What do it say? Social, across social, wait a minute, across cultures, darker people suffer most. Why? Because we don't know how to act. That's why we suffer most. We don't want to listen to nobody. Think you know everything. Ego driven, full of yourself, stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? Sensitive thugs all need hugs, you know. And they still you on the list. These people, they don't got nothing else. They know they don't. They're scared of death. They scared to die. That's why they try to kill people. Impulsivity, eros, trying to erase you so they can keep the party going, feeling good. You know what, Jay? Don't start. It is. It's true. I ain't gonna stop. I got the pop behind me. Fuck these cops. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop mixing and scratching lies. Mixing up the truth with falsehood and mixing up falsehood with the truth. Whip it in the kitchen like it's stir fry, Jay. Everybody gonna hire them. They know that. So now they the magicians. Now they want to eat without a damn. You see that? That's greed. You see that, Jay? And we just gonna wait on it, honey. Solange, we just gonna wait on it. We just gonna wait on them, Uncle Lucky, honey. See what they can do, honey. Sagittarius, you got anything, honey? Birdman, we just gonna wait, honey. Like we been waiting. How long we been waiting, Birdman? Since my mom was alive when you came to my house, honey. How old was I? 30, kind of shit. Don't even start, Jay. Future, don't even say nothing. Ain't you a Muslim now, honey? Mask off, fuck it, mask off. Party, honey, like, don't even start. Puerto Rican community, stand up, honey, because it's about a shame, man, and that he plays. Fab Girl is my girl. I just don't remember her name. She was on a Housewives dog in the house. Like, she was like Cardi on the house. Get you. Like, if she can handle Fabo, honey, you know, and you ain't nothing coming talking to her. She turned to a devil on your ass. I can't remember my nigga name. These people upside down and turning me, and you give it up instinctively. But they doing it to themselves. The crystal ain't doing nothing. Just imagine that. Trying to catch the fake Holy Ghost. Now they're smoking embalming fluid to talk to the dead. They ain't got no connection. Everybody is literally sitting back laughing and waiting. Get your ass out the way. Move. And they still wrestling with themselves. Not even an angel, Jay. Oh, baby. Any day now. Talk about it's the truth. Coming out on Ace of Swords. I'm dead. I'm so Nipsey. Knock it off, hey. He talk about no, knock these hoes off. You hear me? Jay, they ain't gonna stop. Queen of Wands in reverse. Now some of y'all, Queen of Wands looking like Lauryn Hill talking about. Out here making y'all look real bad, Knight of Wands. Making y'all look real bad. Y'all like, really? Ask a person, the real gangsters gonna start asking people they shine. And if they smell a Queen of Wands in reverse or a Seven of Swords, you just off them in their jaw. That'll be great. Save them the wrestling match, you know. They know they wrong, Aaliyah. Queen of the Damned. They touching Queen of the Damns. And then, like Uncle Lucky said, they coming in my apartment thinking they on some ready to die shit. Wanna die kind of shit. Prayerfully, this works to kill me. No, honey. You gonna be vexed. You gonna be messed up, honey. You die slow, Candy. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. But you did that. So what can I do? Try to warn you. You don't want to listen. So they just keep coming. Keep attacking. Keep counterattacking. Keep counterattacking. Keep counterattacking. But ain't going nowhere. La La Land, honey. La La Land. I'm telling y'all, anybody attacking y'all, they trying everything to die and can't. And the men that want to live was trapped on this shit. Any type of drugs, promethazine, painkillers. I mean, you name it, honey. Percocet, Molly Percocet, honey. Mm-hmm. Trying. All together now in the hood, honey. Trying to die, honey. Trying to die, honey. That's why some divine masculine talk about, girl, we still going this way. Because everybody waiting. Everybody gotta be patient. Ain't nothing moving for nobody. Ain't nothing shaking, honey. If something's shaking, they, honey, working with what they already got and monopolizing off of it. True story. Got the money to produce for potential clients, honey. Because, honey, back, everybody got busted and disgusted. For real. Because of these hoes. We gonna put this right here. Next to the Queen of Wands in reverse, causing men to go into a Nine of Swords. They already dealing with trauma, already dealing with despair, already dealing with guilt, worry, escapism, paranoia, self-hatred, fears, doubts, shame. And they steadily putting people on lists. And these same men that are dealing with that same trauma, triple, quadruple time, are also still putting women and men on lists to get rid of them because they need work. But their work is messy. And they ain't never going to win when it comes to God's chosen, honey. I don't know why. It's like a form of rebellion. Want to die but can't die, you know? Because you got to deal today with all that you do and all that you've done that you thought nobody saw, but they saw it. Worker of iniquity. Messy Bessie. Can't knock it off. Brother can't get right. Sister done went wrong. I don't know, Uncle Michael. Twin flame card did pop up. It really did. Y'all fortune gonna change. Nipsey for the twin flame. Y'all know he for the twin flame after how they played him. And his bae. Honey baby. Mm-hmm. And they coming for twin flames. Where did they learn the language? This is the bullshit. That's why occult sciences is supposed to be underground. That's why the Nation of Islam is a secret organization. There's nothing that I can tell y'all that y'all would know the ins and outs of the Nation of Islam. That's why I just share baseline shit, because you couldn't know the inner workings of it unless you were registered, honey. Put in work for at least 5 years. At least. You don't know nothing. You won't know nothing. Because people are mischief makers. You gotta learn how to dance, honey. You ain't gotta shut your mouth and put your motherfucking candle under a bushel basket. No, you can shine your light, honey, so that men may see your good works, honey. But you ain't gotta tell them everything. And they ain't gonna know everything anyway from all that you've experienced by yourself or with other people that ain't worried about your business and you ain't worried about theirs. Kind of minding your own, moving on with life, trying to see what you can come up with on being happy, kind of shit. Sun, all 4 seasons, that Beyonce shit. It can make me happy. It can make me fancy. All 4 seasons. Shining, 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 yeah. All this winning, I bells on my mind. Oh, hold on, shut up. Slow me down, slow me down. I'ma make him act a fool for it. Better, you a tulip boy. Double exposure. Divine femme, honey, let me tell you something. Move to the left, move to the right. That stench ain't going nowhere tonight. You hear me? Face to the sun, head, back of the head to the moon, honey. Going nowhere fast. You hear me? Because they keep on. Like, where is my divine masculine? Where is even my high level soulmate? What am I doing all this work for? Why can't I manifest what I need to manifest? All of my intentions are pure. I even adopted a cat or a dog and don't abuse it, but take good care of it. Can't even get no money for that. What, can I even get a man? I can't even find a bone. And I ain't no dog. I'm just trying to tell y'all, it's dry out here. Because they keep on doing love spells on men. Four of Pentacles, holding on to this bullshit. He don't love her. That's not captivated or intimidated. Your twin flame ain't about to be like that on you. He about to be a natural man. He gonna be more like this, run into it, and then be like this once he get to it. You know what I'm saying? Lay your head on my pillow and just relax. This dude is under some type of spell work because she can't get enough. Won't knock it off. I don't care how cute she look in her lace front. I don't care how long her hair is without a lace front. I don't care how big her ass is. That girl is poison. Don't you get? They don't knock it off. They don't think they can get anybody off of their own cognizance. It's a head issue. And a self-hatred issue. For real. Everybody grab a chicken and popcorn and sit down somewhere. And you going nowhere fast. If you ain't going to meet the love of your life and getting on back to the ranch, honey, on some this kind of shit, on some fly up out of there, if you don't live there, because they might get y'all kind of shit, you ain't talking about nothing. Somewhere sitting like homegirl with her face to the sun. Or her back to the moon goddesses, honey. Gotta go right now. Wouldn't want them to get us. I'm trying to tell you. Most divine feelings in separation, disgusted. Because you start to realize you're not asking for much. Either way you turn, God said your head is towards the sun. That's good. No moon for you, huh? I know that's right. Me either, girls. Just trying to get some sun, you know? Need some sun so you don't get deprivated from it. It is kind of an important thing, you know. Helps with depression. Can't get a man, you know, you can, but so and such said not right now. She'll see what she can do for you, kind of bitch. These hoes. That they hate, though. They don't like this shit. They pretend, well, it's the truth. These hoes be working overtime. There's a whole lot of witches in my son's situation. Even the social workers. This card fell as soon as she got here. Fell right. Boom. That's what it. Black wrath mother. Black goddess. Black witch. This was like, bitch, you about to raise up out of my people's house because, bitch, energy is real. And you about to get the fuck out of Dodge. Or you about to get punched the fuck out. Don't let the elders fool you, honey. They'll beat your ass like your mama should have. They don't knock it off. Just imagine them working overtime with these many hands and magic. See? Get out of the bed before it turns into depression because you're lacking sunlight. For real. People so thirsty to get sunlight. They fuck around, light a fire, and just sit outside to try to get something. These hoes sitting up blocking the sun like they somebody. Then take off like they ain't did shit. Who ain't no bonds? That's Leo. Don't they rule the sun? A bag of bones. It's fuck a page of bones. Dead as fuck. Working out of their ego. Acting like they somebody because they a Leo. You should have never came as that sign if you didn't know how to use it, bitch. Kobe could have just came as a Leo instead of a damn near cusper. I mean, working, honey. It's the truth. And somehow they learned about twin flames because they be infiltrating, esoteric knowledge coming on y'all channels, acting like they are hitting the like button. Oh, I bet you do like it. Getting you to trap a man. Now y'all gotta be like this on y'all platform. It's not me. The WhatsApp, this and that. Because it's all colors working together. It's just good versus evil. How many times do we have to say that? Tupac Shakur. Damn. text message, important email. Maybe y'all divine masculine can get one through. I don't know. I'm not about to make excuses for them anymore because these hoes be working. And it's like you just keep repeating yourself over and over again. It's ridiculous. If you're giving the same person something, they're not going to knock it off, especially if it's new to them. They're going to be just like a little child. And then you don't acknowledge it in your justice system. What the fuck you think you're going to get? And ain't no motherfucking Ghostbuster. Because they ain't afraid of one, but that damn show ain't getting paid to bust up shit. I'm going to pay my earth rent. And I've been doing that up top and down low. Honey, and how the fuck you lying? When I told Biden I was tired on the phone, he see now, oh, you really was. Honey, yes. I ain't coming nowhere. I was like a man on the phone. Wasn't my ego? No. Nation, honey. 5 years of that'll take you out for 50 of them bitches. And you can't never get off your post, honey, like you in the U.S. military. What you think this is? Y'all bank account look crazy? Y'all just sending the evil back, divine fam. You better, because all they doing is tying up systems. They know they working day and night on that shit. Now they all want to be transparent. Like, we did it. Listen, little kids. Move. Shit. Go die to your ego, honey. When I was dying to my ego, honey, a crystal wasn't going to help me. Only God, honey, in me. Young karmic generational witches. I'm telling y'all. Got y'all churches fucked up. I seen one. It's like Allah shows me the archetype of people or my ancestors. My ancestors show me the archetype of people that's going to be taking over certain things. They just got to show me one person. And I say, oh, that's where that's headed. A younger girl about this old. In y'all churches. I'm trying to tell y'all. She had stiletto nails on, all chakra colors. She was talking about the solar plexus, this and that. But then she was like talking real crazy to like church mothers, elders. Something I would have never did. I ain't no goody two shoes, but bitches call respect. And honey, they been living longer than your ass have, so shut the fuck up. Like my mother tell me, keep living. But baby, when I tell you, possessed, and I said Ishu was in the Kojic denomination. He's not playing. He's entering these girls because they're doing too much. Super information highway, internet, Google. They want a man. They getting into love spells and all this. They're going to get the drummer in the church kind of shit. Following his mama home and kind of shit. You think this a game? Dropping gifts on her porch, but the gifts got entities and attachments to it. Once she touch it, now her son is captured kind of bitches. In your churches, yes. It don't matter where your church at, they up in that bar. Trying to get some of the pastors even from their wives. That's why it came up. Don't she got on a church outfit? Honey, already be having a plan. On her way, honey, to cause mischief. Don't look like a witch at all. Ain't even looking like this, where you would try to pick up, oh, she on that Native American. Hoya. Gonna be looking just like her, with the church fit on. Gonna be looking just like him, with the suit on and a cross tattoo, honey. Maybe even come with jeans on, or a little, But ego, honey, hair done, honey, playing in place, honey. Drop some graveyard dirt up under your pew, honey. And, honey, let me tell you something. Shit. Come right up on the magic card. Trying to manifest a deacon kind of shit. Like, bitch, what? The younger chicks want that check. What are deacons for defense at now? I don't know. They all moved away to the suburbs thinking they get away, honey. But you ain't getting away from nothing. You can stay in your house all you like, honey. Definitely right there, knocking at your door. Trust me. You can lay down. You can do whatever you want to. It don't matter. It don't matter. A whole bunch of people died in their house. Natural causes, you know. It's the bullshit. Because you was just happy yesterday. Yeah, bullshit. They tearing up systems worldwide. And that's why the prices are so high. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. People want a 10 of cups and they holding people back from that. What is that? People sit minding their business. 40-40 on the clock. I need a 40-40 club, Jay. You may want to shut it down, bro, for a little minute, honey. I'm just trying to tell you, this is a fire element reading. Stop trying to be Rockefeller, honey. Enough. Get in the house. No kids, okay? You they mom and daddy, honey. Get in the house, honey. And set it down, honey. We come this far by faith, honey. You don't owe nobody nothing. Shit. Oh, look, it's crazy, man. I just seen a guy attack, but I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's up here. Let me get my guy attack because it's calling my name. Tommy. Oh no, the phone fell, guys. Hold on a minute. Witches will be witches, baby. Witches will be witches. If it cut out, y'all already know. It's all crooked. Like these house. Crooked as a motherfucker. Let's see what guy you're talking about, Jordan. We're going to get up out of here. Fire elements. Coming after y'all brands. Coming after y'all children. Coming after y'all money. Whacked out their mind. Ungrounded. Giving everybody a headache because they keep with the third eye BS. Honey, if you can't see it, you ain't never going to see it. You hear me? It ain't your door, can't you? I use fluoride toothpaste sometimes to shut mine down, okay? If yours won't open, honey, it ain't your door. Leave it closed. Let it alone. Because you give everybody a migraine. And high blood pressure, kind of shit. Killing car batteries. Just by your presence. Real talk. O2 sensors. All that. They're doing all that. What is the O2 sensor? It's linked to oxygen, ain't it? These hoes don't do shit but talk and tell lies. And tie up systems. And keep with the witchcraft. And now that y'all giving them all of the game on social media, but they ain't had no inner work done. They don't understand what a kundalini is because they weren't guided. People be guided to study certain stuff. If you're not guided and you just jumping on a trend train, you about to cause a whole lot of train wrecks. Let me tell you about it. Generational witch, how to trap a man instead of taking a magic class and learning how to work with the elements of nature like a civilized human being. But they'll say you think you know it all. Like, no, I'm trying to get you some certification. So if they pull up on your ass, once they start recognizing witchcraft as a crime, if it's used improperly, you won't be in prison. But go ahead, do your little la-di-da thing kind of shit. Princess of Wands and you're 40. Honey baby. It's also like no more people. Like just imagine these ancestors in upper realms and it's getting crowded and they see people they pulling up on people. They got to come back down to earth. Just imagine this Prince energy. Like bitch, if you don't cut my music off, a bitch, if you don't cut it out, because you killing people that ain't ready to die, which is clogging it up here. I'm up in higher realms and I got to come check some shit down below. I don't want to be higher. I live my life righteously. What about you, punk bitch? People don't think it's real. It is real. If you don't time travel, you can't even get your third eye open. What you know? Manipulators, sellouts. And then you got people waiting, trying to find somebody but can't because everybody they come across, like the girl in the UK told me, is fake. You're the only person that actually is the person that I booked with. You're actually real. You really helped me open my third eye. I didn't even have to get any more sessions. Oh my God, you're amazing. Everybody that I book with isn't who they say they are. So many doppelgangers and so many crazy people. And when I book with them, they're not the person that they're online. They're not the person on YouTube. They're not the person on Instagram. I'm like, honey, I don't know, honey. All I know, honey, is my perception, honey. And they ain't got no self-hatred issues, honey, because self-hatred nowadays, honey, all races, honey, hate they self. And it ain't got nothing to do with their skin color. Their skin color is the whole type of melanin popping and white power. The white claw girls, you know. And the melanin poppins. Oh, bitch. You hate yourself. You hate the essence of who you are. It has nothing to do with your skin, honey. What is wrong with you? And you got some people getting into the fact that they white. They don't start hating themselves. How you gonna hate yourself because you white, honey? You ain't gonna worry about straightening your hair. Honey, please. You know life. You ain't gotta worry about racial profiling. Girl, bye. Good white to white skin, honey. Get on away from me. Little nappy-headed Jewish girl. Manipulator. Trickster energy. Break with some India Aries. Y'all surround around manipulators. King of fire energies. Queen of fire energies. Is on the up and up. That's on y'all yin yang shit. Fire elements. Definitely surrounded by manipulators. Definitely surrounded by manipulators. So be careful on who shit you buy. I'm trying to tell you. These people is frauds. They are. You got real lucky coming across this channel. I'm telling you. It's worth the little headache. But you learning and seeing what it is to break generational curses just in case you got a channel. You may have to take it that way because they watching you. You kind of shit. Like, oh, okay, let me address this real quick since y'all watching. Tying up y'all system. Tying up y'all channel for real. These wicked ass king of cuppers. And they ain't even kings. They're karmics, honey. Karmic of water. Shapeshifter, i.e. shapeshifters. Attacking third eyes. They ain't got no juice. They ain't got nothing in their head. They disconnected. They fucked up. For real. Walking towers. Watching y'all on them computers. Falling in love. Masturbating to y'all essence. Listening to y'all voice to go to sleep like you they mama. Desiring you, but they ain't gonna never get you. And you could be in Africa some damn where. Like, man, get up off me, bud. And this ancestors, you rang. What are you doing? Y'all see that eye? What are you doing? You didn't even pay your child support. How the fuck are you gonna go to Kenya to get a wife? You can't travel unless your child support is paid in the United States. Put out the candle, Mr. Third Eye Sucker. Usurpers of light energy. Can't surrender to complete healing. Did I say they wrestling with themselves and not an angel? So if they can't, guess who ain't either? Yo ass. I bet you start speaking up for yourself then. That's where self-love come in. That's where self-empowerment come in. That's where self-respect come in. That's where boundaries command you to be set. Uprooting evil. All around you. It don't matter where you work at. Good cop versus bad cop. Good nurse versus bad nurse. Good doctor versus bad doctor. Good STNA versus evil STNA. Good light worker versus lying light worker. Really a worker for the darkness of Satan, honey. Just tearing up your metaphysical tools, honey, from a distance and taking the life out of your plants, honey. Good Wendy's worker, evil Wendy's worker. Good McDonald's worker, evil McDonald's worker. Good mechanics, evil mechanics. They everywhere, honey. Pay attention. Good member in your church, evil member in your church. Honey, listen. Good person in your masjid, evil person in your masjid. Good person in your synagogue, evil person in your synagogue. Good person in your bakery department, evil person in your bakery department. Good worker at Walmart, evil worker at Walmart. Good worker at Burger King, evil worker at Burger King. That's why I said people need to start using birth charts to hire. I'm not crazy. You're crazy for not listening to me. Because, honey, either you're crazy or you know something. Ain't that what you say? Well, honey, I definitely ain't crazy. But since they want to call me it, cut my money, honey, or cut it out. And you will make union. I don't lie to the government because I know the government will get your ass. I don't play them games. I really don't. Most mystics don't because you already know they're going to be at you just because you're a mystic. And most mystics are grounded, but called crazy and loopy. Ron Dawes was the real grounded, honey. Wayne Dyer, same thing. Carl Jung, even. High packages. That's what they passing out. Fear. People that selling metaphysical tools, they passing out their fear to you. So if you buy it from them, you will have to protect your sacral by drinking more water. That means you bought something online from a person that is totally fear-based. Didn't I say be careful who energy you purchase? Because this ain't nothing but energy. So now you have their energy in your house, causing chaos in your world. Everybody got supernatural powers, honey. It's called energy. It don't take no rocket scientist, honey. So yes, you can buy a crystal from somebody and your battery go out in your car. Yes. You can buy a metaphysical tool no matter what it is. If you know what a metaphysical tool is, you know what I'm talking about. Even tarot cards, honey. Get with me. Okay? Whoever the seller is, that's transference of energy. It ain't like AIDS. As soon as I touch this, my energy is transferred onto this tangible item. If I give it to somebody else, they now have my energy. They have good energy, but everybody doesn't. That's why I said it's good versus evil. Are you hearing me now? Do you hear me? Hello? Is anybody home? Just about to go out, y'all. So, this be y'all fire element reading. Govern yourselves accordingly, I guess, because I'm not going to repeat anything that's channeled from up top. Okay. Third eye